sad and tragic event that took Thomas Cooper's life. He was receiving hyperbaric oxygen therapy treatments at a unsupervised, unregulated facility. And during one of his sessions, there was an event, and he became engulfed in flames and died while his mom was trying to save him and remove him from the chamber, and was unsuccessful. And she sustained significant burns to her arm, received medical treatment, and the emotional damage is absolutely horrific. She was in the waiting room and was alerted that there was something, wrong had happened, and she rushed back to where her son was, and she tried to get him out, and just was unable to. And and she sustained serious, significant burns in that attempt to rescue her child. She was trying to get him out, and just was not able to do that. And at this point in our investigation, we do believe that the facility was understaffed and did not have the resources for an emergency like this. With children that has any condition, no matter how mild or how severe, it's the nature of a parent wanting to make things better. I mean, as parents bring children into this world, they're in need in the early ages of 24/7 care, whether it's feeding and changing diapers and making sure that all of their needs are being met. And if the child is cold, we put things on to make them warm. If they're warm, we make things so they can be cool, to make comfort. That's just the parent's mindset, is to help their child in any possible way that they can. These facilities regularly promote and claim that they can cure everything almost, and it isn't necessarily supported by science, isn't necessarily supported by peer-reviewed literature. It preys on people that are desperate to help family members, help their children, help loved ones, and to provide this oxygen therapy or make the condition less impactful in their life. And the problem is there's such limited research in there that actually supports this, and they're unregulated here in Michigan. Some places they are, but not in Michigan. Never should this happen. Under no circumstances should something like this happen, where somebody goes to receive this type of treatment, and as a result, they're killed. Never under any circumstances. And whether or not it is a operator error on behalf of the Oxford Center, or whether or not it's a malfunction of the equipment, or some combination of those two. That's something that we're currently investigating. So Thomas had sleep apnea and ADHD, and he was receiving the therapies as the facility had promised to make those conditions better. And so he had undergone a series of treatments before this. In the world, paper does not refuse ink, right? So these facilities can make claims and say whatever they want to say, that it'll fix this or fix that, whether or not the science supports it or not. I personally have had no clients ever receive this type of treatment for these type of conditions, but certainly when a facility is promoting and advertising, and remember, these are for-profit entities. They're doing this for profit, and this Oxford Center would receive private pay money, and most, if not all, of their clients are doing this without submitting to insurance. So it's a private pay scenario, and it's for profit. So certainly you can understand that if they promote and advertise and market that it only fixes one thing, they're only going to get one type of a client and customer. If they promote and advertise more and more and more, they're going to get more and more and more people. And on Thursday of last week, both Annie and James Cooper had the funeral for young Thomas. They're absolutely devastated. they're at a loss. And I mean, as parents, we always fear when our children learn to drive and they go out, and we might get that call that we all fear in the middle of the night that something bad happened. But this is even far worse than that, because this happened right in front of the mother's eyes, right in front of her beautiful child, perished right in front of her. I anticipate that a lawsuit, with all of our claims, will be brought within the next few weeks. And